time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Minnesota making a switch here. Cassell, the pass to Johnson. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Curry. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Thompson. Outside for Curry. From the arc. Cassell grabs the miss.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Trent passes to Cassell. Bangs home the trifecta.
Sam Cassell.
Cassell's got 6 points in the quarter.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Johnson the screen. And it's sent back by Bogut. Curry attacking. It's deflected.
First personal foul, team's first.
Passes it to Hoiberg.
Now into the lineup.
Wide open look. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Zerbiak.
He's got 7.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
And Green gets it to go.
Assist goes to
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
big basket by Draymond.
Now here is Smith. Here's Garnett. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Curry's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 13. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
You look at Kevin Garnett, what a contribution.
You need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
And it's Smith penetrating. And here is Zerbiak. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Garnett. Tries from the block.
Kevin Garnett.
Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
And he gets it to go. And that's 18 points for Steph Curry.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The assist. Smith.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
That's his second personal foul.
The Timberwolves have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
Kevin Garnett.
And both free throws good from Garnett. Warriors trail by 17. Here's Curry. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Garnett with the fadeaway. Misses. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves lead by 15. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. We've got Cassell. And it's Hoiberg in at the 2 spot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Minnesota making a switch here.
Kevin Garnett, Latrell Sprewell, Trenton Hassel.
Timeout called the Warriors. You look at Kevin Garnett, what a contribution.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Thompson from long range. There's the bucket. Good. Thompson's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Warriors. Hassel, the pass to Johnson. Here's Garnett. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Here's Livingston.
Minnesota foul.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and also, how about their post scoring throughout this game? I mean, they have just been terrific on the interior.
That's his 4th personal.
That one is off.
At the line for the Warriors, Kevin Garnett. At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. Warriors trailed by 13. He dishes it to Green. It's picked off. Sprewell, the pass to Garnett. Count that one. Garnett's got 30 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Thompson misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Garnett, the pass to Sprewell. Here's Garnett attacking. It's stolen by Green. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. The rebound by Johnson. Minnesota leading by 15. Pass to Sprewell. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Azili's checked in for Andrew Bogut. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Ball stolen. Barnes dishes to Thompson. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Barnes.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors
And some changes here for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson.
Stephen Curry.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. And with that shot, the Minnesota Leafs get down to 11 on the bucket from Curry.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Garnett outside. No good. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Livingston kicks to Green. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Livingston kicks to Iguodala.
Personal foul. Latrell Sprewell. First personal foul.
That's tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Green passes to Curry. A floater. Shot's good. Curry's got 16 points here in the second half.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
And really the focus right now is to stay hot. Not much time left to complete this comeback, so they've got to get it done now.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here. Golden State running out of time. Livingston kicks to Curry. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Warriors trail by 11. Off the inbound pass. It's blocked, but they recover it. Iguodala dishes to Green. On the wing, it's Iguodala. He lobs it up, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one. Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's got to be frustrating to shoot so poorly when the other team is on fire.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Garnett. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Johnson up top to the paint.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player. All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. And it's Garnett penetrating. Lays it up and banks it in.
Assist goes to
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now, let's check out the Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Garnett.